What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and another Chaos 7 one hero build. As you see here, it is time for the Abyss Lord. And the Abyss Lord is actually not too difficult to do just a one hero build on. However, it does take a couple of practice runs. As we know, of course, the Ramsters have no counter until Chaos 7. And in Chaos 7, the Cobalt rolls around, and it will ruin the day for your Ramsters. So, the only thing that the Abyss Lord has to take out those Cobalts is, of course, the Archers. And the Archers could end up going down until you find the right placement for them. So, it's kind of all about trial and error. You set your Archers up, you see which ones get knocked down, which ones get the job done, and move on from there. However, I'm rolling with this Abyss Lord. We're going to go with some Skelly Orcs, Sharpened Spikes, Fortification, Electric Fingers. Electric Fingers just because why not. We're going to throw some Ramsters in the mix with Deadly Strikes, Power Transfer, and Defense Crit Damage. Going to go with some Archers. And then look at that, I don't even have my Archers completely set up. I was going to go with Explosive Arrows, but I've actually kind of got mixed emotions on that, and I really... Let me borrow a power transfer here. Still need one more power transfer. I'm really just concerned about taking the flyers out, so I'm just going to stack the damage up. Deadly Strikes, Power Transfer, Defense Crit Damage on a Medallion, and then I may throw a Colossus in the mix too. Defense Rate, just because it's holding the shard, and Destruction. Not really taking advantage of the Colossus's full devastating power. Anyway, we're going to go with... Let's just go with one Ramster right there. Now, of course, the tricky part is the Archers, and where you're going to put them to not have any Cobalt issues. And I kind of decided that what I like to do is put two of them down below, and then two of them off to this side up top. And essentially it gives me 4 Archers that are in 2 different areas. That way, you know, ideally the Cobalts won't take them all out if I do have any Archers go down. And then, you know what, let's go ahead and move around to this side of the world. And we'll set up like right about there. We're going to go way, way back here. And then on this lane, I'm actually going to use 2 Archers. Pardon me, 2 Ramsters. Those aren't Archers at all, are they? And now we get to this side. Over here, I generally like to go with an Archer right next to the bend there. Another Archer right on top. And a 3rd Archer down below. Once again, they're still pretty close together, but they are spread out enough where I'm hoping that multiples won't take damage from the same hit. And what I'm really going for is if an Archer is going to go down, I don't want it to take them all out. Then we're going to go with one Ramster right on the wall itself, and then another Ramster at the opening, as we are going to want any geodes to get melted just as quickly as possible. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and go ham down here. Get rid of this Skeletal Orc, and we'll throw a Colossus right there just for that added HP. 210 left, so let's go 2 Skeletal Orcs right here. We'll go with another Ramster, say right on top of the objective there, and then I want yet another Ramster over here to help out with some of those siege rollers. 30 DU left over. I think I'm just going to eat it. And why don't we go... I know this lane is going to take some abuse, so why don't we go with an upgrade there and an upgrade there, and see what we can do here. Of course, I could have worked the math out a little bit better, where I wouldn't have had to have... Or I could have maximized the amount of DU usage. However, this build like this seems to work out for me, so that's what I'm sticking with. Now, the kobolds that come out of the lane that you're working, they are actually going to get hit by your abilities, so they're flying low enough where they are not necessarily going to be a problem if they're in the lane that you are taking out yourself. As you see, they just get wrecked there. And once again, like I mentioned, the key is just finding the archer placement. Your archers are going to get hammered. You know, there's a good chance you could lose an archer anytime you go with an Abyss Lord only build. And there we went. We lost a Ramster and an archer. Just 9 mobs left. It's all down below. So I think... Oh, yep. That mage down there got it done. Why don't we just go ahead and take that mage out. And then the rest of it should be pretty easy work here. Alright, Berserker down. See if we can't get around here. There we go. And I'm still going to set them up at the same place. However, I just think that another upgrade is going to make all the difference for me. I'm hoping anyway. So let's go ahead and set that archer back up. And then those ramsters. And once again, get some ups on these guys. Hopefully I'm not rebuilding these every wave, but I guess we will find out here. And then this side is... It seems like, yeah, it seems like this is a boss lane just about every time you run the map. However, this lane is actually set up pretty decently. It's just all about these guys down here. No more left for upgrades there. I tell you what, let me snag 3 more mana here. Should be some laying here. Oh, yeah. And then that's going to allow me to do 1 upgrade there and then on one of the ramsters. Go ahead and let it fly here. Now, that siege roller should just get handled. I should not have to really mess with that at all, as that reversed facing ramster will definitely get the job done over there for me. However, still no reason not to go help out, you know? Wrecking it all up. If I'd have stopped those guys and those Abyss Stones, things would have worked out a little better for me there, probably. Yeah, those kobolds actually go down pretty darn easily against your stun. There's no doubt about that. Got some flyers rolling in. Looks like the archers are on them now. Piece of cake. And then we see that siege roller is getting handled. I don't know if I'd necessarily say getting handled, but it is dropping in health very rapidly. Oh yeah, there we go. No need to even hop in the mix there. Very, very nice. So now we got wave 3 coming. Now I didn't lose anything that wave, so that kind of tells me that I've got the correct number of ups here and we are looking good. It's just a matter of maintaining. So let's see, how bad did that wall get tore up? Actually not near as bad that time. Let's go ahead and upgrade that lane some more. Let's get these archers squared away. And then I'm going to take everything else and dump it in up here. So let's get this last ramster upgraded. And then these archers up top need a little bit of love. So how many times through the course of this video have I called ramsters archers and archers ramsters? That is the real question. Here we go on wave 3. Really not too terrible so far. Just had that one rebuilding wave. Now, of course, this is one of the easier Chaos 7 maps, and with its compact status, it makes it kind of a natural for the archers being able to, you know, control both lanes. Gots to get those geodes down. There we go. Archers and geodes, of course, do not play nicely together. And Gribbs is going to be kind enough to walk back and forth in those abyss stones for me, so that was very kind of him. Another siege roller down here, but it actually looks like we're holding up. No problems. There we go. Alright, wave 4 incoming. Now I'm using the Partek Abyss Lord build here. However, I'm not playing them as if Partek would be playing them. I'm just basically relying on the number 2. I do throw Abyss Stones down every now and then just for fun. But it's all about that stun. That's definitely what I'm using the majority for. And let's see, actually no mana left. Let's get an upgrade right there. And wave 4 incoming. Now, with the Cobalt coming out up front, you can see the power of, you know, the power of that number 2 and the stun versus the Flyers as well. Because the Cobalts are flying low enough where they're still going to get hit. So the lane you're managing is basically going to be good game. All about those Flyers up top. Yeah, but we're handling things. Yeah, let's see, we've got no Abyss Lord this time. Got Ogre and Gribbs. Let's get this Ogre stunned up a little here. One more. There we go. And Gribbs should already be down. Indeed. See, once you get past that first wave and you can kind of tweak your archers to the exact position where you want them, plus just getting those additional upgrades on them, and they'll handle the Cobalts pretty good for you. No major issues there usually. Let's go one more on that just to completely beast mode it out. And then we'll spread the rest around here, I think. Let's see, should I do something else up here? Why not? It is wave 5, it is a boss lane this time. So let's throw an upgrade right there as well. And why not? Another one on that wall. And that should get us. Let's get wave 5 going here. No Zapper, huh? The Zapper, of course, the second he's outside of that geode, it's just all over for him, so not really much of an issue. But it is free loot, so always like to have the free loot. Give me all the extra bosses, please. Alright, so we got a Ramster and a Skeletal Archer dropped, and they're down on that low lane. So I am thinking I had better go check that lane out. Yeah, just those Hex Throwers way back there in the back. Now, nothing a couple of upgrades can't take care of, or a couple of repairs. And let's just get these guys wiped off here. There we go. Piece of cake. Get the rest of them burned up and we should be good. Only 4 more mobs. And looks like one of them is an assassin, so... Yeah, actually looks like 2 of them were assassins. Alright, let me come back. Oop, oop, oop. Now, I said I could complete it with 1 hero. I never at any point said I wouldn't jump off the ledge. Anyway, there we go. There is Dragonfall Sewers on Chaos 7 Trials with the Abyss Lord only. And, wow, pretty decent mark to boot as a reward. 22,941 on that one. Not the best in the bag, but pretty darn decent. So anyway, that will do it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders 2. We'll see ya.